Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to teach about the second unit. Okay, unit 2. The unit 2 name is data, expression and statements. Okay. First I will give the introduction about the second unit. In this unit you are going to study about all the basics in your Python. That is what is variable, what is expressions, what are the operators in Python, what are the important thing, what are the data types in Python, okay, then how you want to write the program, indentation, all the rules, regulations, syntax, semantics, all the basics about the Python is present in your second unit. Once you are clear in your second unit, the other units will be very easier to you. Okay. So first I will give the introduction about your Python programming. Okay. So why the programming name is Python? Who invented the Python programming means? The first, in the year of 1985 to 1990, the person called Guido van Rossum, okay, he only developed the Python programming at the National Research Institute lab, which is present in the Netherlands. Okay, in that lab only, at first he developed the programming language called Python programming. It is not the new language. Okay, already many of you know about the C++, right? From that only it was developed. It was not developed newly. It was extendable from the previous old languages like C, C++, Java, modular, ABC. From that languages it was developed. So it is the advancement of all these languages. Why the programming language got this name means the particular developer was very much fan about one comedy series called Monty Python Flying series. So he given the same name for the programming language what he developed. Okay, as the reason he named the particular programming language is called as Python. All of you got it? So just we have to know who invented and which year it invented, it's enough. Okay. Now we will go to the first topic which is present in the second unit, that is features of Python. Okay, what are the features present in the Python programming? What are the advantages or advanced things present in your Python programming? How it is different from other programming languages? At first, it is the interrupted programming language. What is interrupted? Anyone have the idea what is interrupt level programming and what is compiler level programming? In general, two types of programming languages are there in high level itself. In basics already we studied there are three types, right? What are the types? Low level language, low level language, then assembly level language, then high level language. Again, your high level language is divided into two categories. Okay, one is interrupted programming languages, another one is compiler programming languages. Okay, the interrupted programming language is nothing but how the coding, how the program got executed. As interrupted is nothing but each and every line in the code should be executed one by one once you complete it. For example, one line you are writing, print hello. The next line itself you will get the output. If any error is there, the error will be displayed. Okay. So each single instruction, each and every instruction will be executed once you complete it. Okay, it won't wait for the whole code. Okay, each and every line while you are typing itself, in the background it should be translated. Actually, these interrupted and compilers are nothing but translators. What is translators? Generally, you are writing your program in the high level languages. That is nothing but in the form of phrases, words in your common language English. You are writing your code in English. It want to be converted into machine level code, that is zeros and ones. For that only we are using this compiler and interpreter. Okay. So while you are writing each and every statements or instruction, that should be translated in the backend with the help of interpreter or compiler. Here the Python program is using interpreter. Okay, that's what we say it is a interrupted programming languages. The next one is interactive. What is interactive? In the Python programming, there are two modes are there. One is script mode, another one is interactive mode. In the both the modes, we can able to write the programs. Why we say it is the interactive mode means, once you type one instruction or once you wrote one instruction, in the next line itself, you will get the answer for that. For example, 3 plus 5, like that I am giving one instruction means, the next line itself you will get the answer 8. Okay, so if any error is there in the next line itself, you will get the error. It should be interactive with the user or interactive with the developer. Each and every line, you will get the answer back. That's what we say it is a interactive. In another one mode is the script mode. There we can write the whole program, then we can write it. But here one by one. Once you write one instruction, the next line itself you will get the output. That's what we say it is a interactive. A third one is object oriented. Object oriented is the paradigm which want to satisfy some concepts like classes, objects, polymorphism, encapsulation, inheritance, like that many concepts will be there. These all the concepts should be adapted with this programming language. So we say it is a object oriented programming language. C, C++, Java, .NET, these are the object oriented languages, for example. Okay. Then extensible. Extensible nothing but other programming concepts. For example, MATLAB and other things also, Pygame, these things also we can able to include in your Python program with the help of the header files, as well as your Python code also extensive to the other programming languages with the help of the library functions. For example, I want to use some MATLAB concepts into the Python program means, I want to install the package, package MATLAB lib. Similarly, if I want to use the gaming options means, I want to install the package Pygame. Like that, with the help of the library functions, the other things, other programming language also we can include, and the Python programming language also executed into the other programming languages with the help of this predefined libraries. Okay, that is extensible. The next one is beginner's language. So why we say it is a beginner's language means, it's a high level and it is very simple and the syntax are very easy when comparing to other programming languages. So as a beginner, we can learn easily in the Python program. Okay. Then portable. What is portable? When we say it is a portable, portable means it will support in all the OS. Okay. For example, in your computer you are using Windows OS, or in the Mac systems, Apple systems you are using means you are using Mac OS. Then in your mobile, it's an Android OS. Wherever you are executing the Python code, it will give the same answer. It will work in all the operating system. How means, when you are when you want to use the Python means, at first we have to install the IDE. Python source file we have to install it. Whilst you are installing the source, one virtual machine got generated in your OS. The virtual machine name is called as Python virtual machine, PVM. For Java we say it's a JVM. Here it is PVM, Python virtual machine. So inside only your code will be executed. It won't use the operating system features. It will use the particular virtual machine options. So wherever you are executing in the Windows OS or Mac OS or Symbian OS, any OS, it will give the same answer. It will be portable. Okay, that's the reason we say it is a portable. Then open source. What is open source? It's a freeware. Directly we can download from the internet. We don't need to pay anything. Okay. Then it's contain many built-in libraries. Lot of building library functions are there, so that we can able to use that and easily we can develop many programs and many concepts. So these are the important features in the Python. Now I am going to explain about the difference between the interpreter and the compiler. Okay, as I told earlier, there are two categories of high level languages there. One is interpreter, another one is compiler. Both interpreter and compiler are used to translate The high level language into low level language. That is, your high level languages means English, for example, and the low level language means machine level code, that is zeros and ones. Both are translators. The only difference here is, see here, first source code. Source code is the high level language. Then here interpreter, here output. What is interpreter? Interpreter is nothing but a translator. It directly translates the high level English code into machine level code, zeros and ones, and given as and we will get the output. Okay. So directly once you executed the statement, the background itself, it translates the source code into machine level code. At last you will get the outputs. So here the condition is, as it is the interpreter, it will take single instruction. It takes single instruction and executes one line at a time. One by line it will be take and execute. It won't wait for the whole code. Each line will be executed at a time. Okay. Then whenever the error is there, for example, in the first line itself error is there, the interpreter got stops. It shows the error message and the interpreter got stopped. See, errors are displayed for every instructions. Okay. Then we say it requires less amount of memory. Why we are saying means, here direct translation was happened. Okay. Directly your high level language English is converted into zeros and ones. For the compiler means, in between one code got created. Okay, I will explain when I am explaining the compiler. Okay, so it's take less memory, but here one disadvantage is there, it's take lot of time. Even though it executing one by one line, at last when comparing to the compiler, it's take much time. Okay, then no intermediate code. As I told here, direct conversion, no intermediate code. Okay, here the example for interpreter language is Python, Ruby, then Java. These are some of the interpreted programming languages. Now when you are seeing a compiler, it is also a translator which converts the high level language into low level language. The only difference is, first source code, the compiler will be translates the source code into a object code. The object code must be a machine understandable code like mnemonics and machine codes. Okay. Again here linker will be there. The linker will link all the predefined libraries into the object code. Then it will given as a executable file. The executable code will be given to the system. That executor will be given to the system CPU and it will be processed. So one intermediate code got generated while converting the high level into low level. That intermediate code is called as object code. Okay. All of you understand? Here no intermediate code. Here while translating, one intermediate code will be generated. That code is called as object code. All of you got it? So another difference is, here one by one instruction. At a time only one instruction will be executed. Here it will take the whole code. For example, in your program 10 lines code means all the 10 lines will be combined at last. Okay, it will be executed. It won't execute one by one line. At last it will be executed. Whenever the error occurs, it will display the error. But the whole thing will be compiled. Okay. So it takes the entire program as input. Then errors are displayed after the whole program will checked. Here intermediate code will be generated. The example of compiler is your C++. Okay. So in this video, I am given what are the things I explained. I given about the introduction of your second unit, then introduction of your Python programming, then features of Python, and what's the difference between Python interpreter and compiler. In most of the university exam, this difference between interpreter and compiler will be asked. It was one of the important questions. I hope the students you understand these concepts. Thank you.